My brothers and sisters, you are now watching the Gamer 2323, so just forget about the chores you're supposed to do. Put your feet up, get your Kool-Aid, fried chicken, popcorn, get whatever you may need! And I hope you enjoy the video.
Yo, what's going on, you guys? Hope everybody's having a good Sunday. Hope everybody is having a good weekend thus far. If you not, I mean, I'm right there with you. I'm not really having a good weekend either. But anyways, hope you guys are having a good day. I just wanted to upload this to my channel because, I mean, I talked about it, but I didn't want to do like another whole entire individual vid talking about it. So I was streaming a little bit, well, it was a little bit more early today on my Twitch page, and we was talking about, the Naughty Dog situation. If you guys haven't heard, apparently the name Naughty Dog isn't just for video games. Let's just say let's just say that. So, we were talking about, the whole situation going on there. If you guys don't know about it, then I guess you'll find out about it now. So, let's get into it. How I feel about the Naughty Dog situation? Nah, P ain't nobody gonna be boycotting Naughty Dog. You know goddamn well. Cause I seen people say that, like, "Oh, I'm never buying another Naughty Dog game again." Sucker, when that Last of Us 2 drop, you're gonna be in the midnight release line wearing a hoodie, like, "Hey, let me get that, get that Last of Us 2, fam." Stop it, you sexy bastard. I don't know if you changed your name or you're a new viewer, but appreciate the sub, my man. I love you. But what's I saying? Oh yeah, the whole thing with what's the dude's name? Is it Harvey Weinstein or something like that? You know when Terry Crews came out and he was saying like, how he got sexually assaulted a while ago, but he was kind of nervous about bringing it up. It seemed like that whole thing started to spark like other guys coming, like starting to starting to be brave enough to say that they've been touched. With the guy saying that he got sexually assaulted by, because he didn't say the name, he just said somebody at that studio. Who knows if that guy that supposedly touched him is actually still working there? No one knows. Like, if he actually gave a name and said, "Hey, 5 years back, Neil Druckmann," it would have been real bad. They said Neil Druckmann did. I would have been like, "Ooh, I guess Last of Us 2 ain't happening no more." Yeah, and apparently, they were gonna give that guy, like, no, they gave. According to his story, you don't know what to believe these days, but according to his story, like, he went to Naughty Dog. Wait. Let me turn off the music. Okay, so according to this guy's story, when he got touched, supposedly, he went to not he went to HR at Naughty Dog, called them and like said what happened. These suckers hung up the phone on him, fired him the next day, then said, "Hey, if you take this $20,000, we ain't going." Suckers pretty much tried to silence this dude and say, "Hey, if you don't say nothing, bam, this $20,000 check is yours, fam. What you gonna do with that?" He denied it, and now he's been unemployed. I think he said for 17 months. So that's like what, a year and 7 months? Well, no, a year and 5 months. So I mean, what the freak? I'll take this. No, get the freak out of here. Y2J, if you worked at a freaking, I don't know, freaking company, or wherever you work now, if somebody touched you and then you called into HR saying, "Hey, my boss touched me," and they hung up the phone and they fired you the next day and said, "If we give you $20,000 right now, you don't say nothing about this," would you actually take the money? Or would you actually like try to get that person and that company like in some serious trouble? Would y'all take the money, or would y'all actually like still report that dude and the company for trying to get you to shut up about something like that. Just take a wild guess at what these suckers said. I need more white viewers in my streams, bro. Please, if you white, come. I need to get rid of these heathens. Cause that's another thing. Like when girls report something like that, it's taken way more seriously. When a guy reports something like that, it's like, man, just forget about it. Like it, like it just seems like society just doesn't take it as seriously when a guy comes out and says something about that, and which is why I don't think a lot of guys feel comfortable or not brave enough to come out about that because they're not going to be looked at in the same way if a girl comes out and says something like that. It was $20,000. This sucker said how much money it was $20,000. $20,000 is not gonna last you that long. We live in sensitive times now. 20,000? No. 500,000? 1 million? My nibba, I'm gorilla gluing. You don't know exactly what happened to him and why he's saying it's sexual assault. Like you don't really know like what exactly happened. Sucker, if somebody like fingered my booty, if I'm working for a company and somebody fingered me, bruh, and it was a guy, oh man, sucker, no. Like I'm, I'm reporting that. I don't, I don't know like if there was any amount of money that would make me be like, so what? He fingered me. Just give me the money. I don't know, but y'all suckers just like nah. I don't know. Yeah, and then that's another thing. If it was a girl that sexually assault that that sexually and again like it's that whole different thing to where like again if you're a guy and you come out about stuff like this, especially if a girl sexually assaults a guy, you're really not going to be looked at because it's like, so what? You liked it, like, like, but when guys, go at girls, it's looked at as more at in more of a in more of a serious manner. But if a girl, does something to a guy, it's not looked at as serious because you're a guy. Suckers out here getting finger fucked by Neil, Neil. Okay, that's why Bruce Straley left. And this is not something to be joking about, but I try to like make light, jokes out of every situation. So this was the guy that came out, right? This was the guy right here, and he first came out with this tweet in late 2015. I was sexually harassed at Naughty Dog. It's not even funny. I don't even know why I'm laughing. In late 2015, I was sexually harassed at Naughty Dog by a lead. My work environment became extremely toxic. Afterward, in February 2016, I had a mental breakdown at work, and Sony PlayStation HR became involved. When I told them about the harassment, they ended the call and fired me the next day. They decided the company was moving in a different direction and my job was no longer needed. They tried to silence me by offering $20,000 if I signed a letter agreeing to the termination as well as to not discuss it with anyone. I declined to sign. I've been unemployed for 17 months. When interviewers asked why I left Naughty Dog, I say I was burned out by the crunch, ashamed to get to the root of the problem of being sexually harassed. I'm speaking out now because of the strength I've seen in others coming towards about their experiences in the TV/film industry. This is the hardest thing I've ever done. I will not let anyone kill my drive or love for the video game industry and my passions or life end. So that's like what he came out and said, and I don't think y'all are canceled. And here's exactly what I'm talking about. Y'all are canceled at Naughty Dog. Never buying another one of their games. Right. Right, but I don't think they've oh they have. They actually did come out and say something. Oh snap. We have oh snap, I did not see this. Hey, turn this joke off. Yeah. We have recently read on social media that an ex-employee of Naughty Dog, Dave Ballard, claims he was sexually harassed when he worked at Naughty Dog. We have not found any evidence of having received allegations from Mr. Ballard that he was harassed in any way at Naughty Dog or Sony Interactive Entertainment. Harassment and inappropriate conduct have no place at Naughty Dog and Sony Interactive Entertainment. We have taken and always will take reports of sexual harassment and other workplace grievances very seriously. We value every single person who works at Naughty Dog and Sony Interactive Entertainment. It is of utmost importance to us that we maintain a safe, productive workplace environment that allows us all to channel our shared passion for making games. So pretty much they're saying he a liar. We don't know what this man talking about. We don't know what this man talking about. We have not received these allegations, sir. But would y'all come out if y'all got sexually harassed by another dude? But he was like, like, one of like your top bosses, like a CEO or something like that. Would y'all feel embarrassed to come out with how the way society, treats it differently if you're a guy and you come out about stuff like that? After I take the money, I'd come out in the courtroom. Never. Yes. No. I'm beating the guy's ass and coming out. I'm taking the money and running. It's the Xbox fanboys pretending to be Naughty Dog. Oh God. Giving me 20K and nothing happened. You guys are terrible. You guys are absolutely terrible. But am I boycotting? Am I boycotting? If it's true, because we don't know if it is true. Am I boycotting Naughty Dog? Sucker, please. I'm playing. Sucker, please. I'm playing Last of Us 2. Hey, before I end this video, I just wanted to get one more quick word out. I know at some points, I was laughing on multiple occasions, and I realize we live in some very sensitive times. We live in sensitive ages. So if I offended somebody out there that may have been in a situation like this, I wasn't trying to offend nobody. And more importantly, years of being on the internet and doing videos on the internet has taught me that a lot of times people can't take jokes and they don't really know when you're joking. So whatever you say, or if you make a mistake and don't clarify that, they'll take your words and run with it, and then try to paint you in a bad light. So just to clarify, this is a very serious situation that's going on right now, and hopefully, again, hopefully this didn't happen, and this guy is just you know, um, trying to get attention because this definitely paints one of my favorite developers in a pretty bad light. But again, if this did happen to this guy and he reported this to, because I think he said this happened a few years back, and if this happened and he actually in turn reported this to the company and their response was to fire him and say, "Hey, we'll give you a $20,000. We'll give you a $20,000 check, but you can't say nothing." If I'm sexually harassed, touched, or raped, and and that happens to me in turn, I'm fired, saying, "Hey, we're going to move in a different direction, but hey, if you don't say nothing, you could take this check." Sucker, I'm pissed. Okay, so if this actually did happen to the guy, my best wishes with him, man. Hopefully he can find, because I think he said at the current time he's still unemployed. So hopefully maybe another game dev or game studio out there might be able to use his talents and pick him up so he could become a part of their team. I definitely think this needs to be more looked into, because I mean Naughty Dog did give their little response today, but it was like a typical company protection response like here at Naughty Dog, we don't it was like a typical company response. So I think it does need to be looked more into because again, when you're a guy and you come out and say that I've been touched or I've been sexually harassed or I've been raped, you're guilty until proven innocent. And when a girl comes out and say that, and claims that a guy touched them or, sexually harassed them or raped them, that guy is immediately without the girl even showing any type of proof or anything, that guy is immediately guilty until proven until proven innocent. So it's like completely backwards, and I think that's why a lot of guys are scared to come out and talk about stuff like this because eh, people aren't really going to take them seriously, and that's just unfortunately that's just the way it is. Like if you're a guy, you got to like really have proof to back up what you're saying, and if you're a girl, you don't really need that much proof to back up what you're saying. So not just with this situation in particular, this whole thing needs to be looked over because a lot of guys, I'm sure this has happened to more and more guys, and I'm sure some guys have yet to come out about it and say that this has also happened to them because they're embarrassed and they probably think that they won't be believed. So um, definitely a serious situation. Just wanted to clarify that, and yeah, hope you guys have a good day. Also, what do you guys think about this whole situation going on? What would you do if you was in this guy's shoes? Do you guys think this guy is telling the truth? You think that Naughty Dog, this has never happened? Just let me know what you guys think about, just your opinion on this whole situation. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Catch you on my next one. All right, peace.